Alright, this is your boy Winston Wolf. I'm back. I just want to do a quick video. Yes, the air conditioning is on and the fan above the stove. I'm not shutting them off. And let's just try to get through this, because this was... I mean, I knew it was going to be bad, but not this bad. So I just watched the first episode of What If, the Marvel animated series that's on Disney Plus, and it was beyond not good. It was terrible. It was a trash barge on a hot day. This was, wow, man. And this is after seeing Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, what they did to Loki. So I have zero hope for any more Marvel projects. I don't even want to get my hopes up for Spider-Man or Doctor Strange, because those are the two movies, because the multiverse stuff and the different surprises and cameos. Those are the two things that I'm really excited about, but I can't be now. I can't. So anyway, so the first episode of What If is if Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers. Now, I think they don't even understand the relationship or what these characters or who these people are, because Peggy is already there. She's already Peggy Carter. She's already a superhero in her own right. It was Steve that needed that little extra because his heart and his mind was there, but he just needed those, the physical attributes so that he could execute what he wanted to execute. I don't think they understand that. So they got Peggy, who's already a superhero, and even more of a superhero. It just really doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know what they're trying to do, and logic doesn't really play a part in their overall agenda. So, and I just took a couple notes so that it wasn't all angry rambling. So, and then right off top, we already had to deal with it with the Captain Marvel movie, with all these poorly written lines of, "You're just a girl. You can't do it. You're a girl. What are you doing here? They sent me a girl." So we have a bunch of these lines already within the first 5 minutes of people, "But you're just a girl. You're just a girl." Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't matter that you see her chucking, weight plates against the wall, like frisbees. It doesn't matter that you see all that and you know that she can run super fast. It doesn't matter. You're still, "Oh, you can't do it." What? It's just so. And then we get a lot of visuals. Check it out. If you dare punish yourself to watch it a second time, there are a lot of scenes in there where it's her standing next to a guy, and she's literally looking down on him. It's either Steve or Howard or somebody, but it's this towering woman looking down on a man. And they think we don't know what they're doing. Yeah, we know. We're not as dumb as you. You could have did it a little more subtly. So, and then there's a scene where Howard and her are at the bar, and she does the old Steve line from the first Captain America movie, to where her metabolism's so high that she can't get drunk. And he says something to her about, "I thought you were resilient," and then she's like, "Oh, I guess only the men are," or some stupid line like that. And it's like, all right, we get it, stop, enough. So then he gives her the shield, I believe, when they're at the bar. Now, this has no setup whatsoever. In the first Captain America, you see why he gets the shield. There's the scene when he's chasing the guy after he gets the super soldier serum, he picks up the car door. There's a scene where he's in the alley getting beat up and he picks the top of the trash can, uses it as a shield. There's when he's on the USO tour and he's got his crest-shaped shield, or badge-shaped shield, whatever it is. And then he finally gets the real one. So there's nothing, just all of a sudden Howard Stern has this shield. Why that makes sense, nobody knows. That's just lazy. So, what else? Okay, the only good thing about this episode, the only good thing, is Sebastian Stan, the way he delivers his lines. If you don't know, like a year and a half ago, Sebastian Stan was getting in trouble because he's anti-SJW. He doesn't want to see all this woke stuff. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to cram down people's throats. He isn't with that. So it must have pained him to be in that Falcon and Winter Soldier show. But with this, you could tell he saw how lame this was. And if you listen to how uninspired and uninterested and how much he doesn't want to do those lines, that is the most unintentional, funny, great thing, the only good thing about that episode. And that's the only thing I enjoyed flat out about that episode. So, the other thing. So, and again, if you look at the whole Steve-Peggy relationship in that, if you know the whole agenda, they have this small, emasculated, beta cuck guy and this towering, in-charge woman. And if you look at a lot of, relationships nowadays, that's what women have. They have a guy that couldn't defend them in a fight. And it's not all about, beating some guys up, but you got to have somebody who's willing to, fight for their family or fight for their girl. And for some reason, women, especially this younger generation of girls and women, they want these smaller, feminine, non-threatening, just that's what they want, and that's what they've been pushing, and you can see it clearly in this with the Peggy Steve relationship, that's the ideal man for a woman. And then so Steve gets this Ironmonger suit. What's powering it? Did they say what was powering it? Because they didn't have the arc reactor back then. But you see something on the chest that's powering it. If they said it and I missed it, it's probably because I was cringing so hard that I was just missing some of the dialogue. But how did they say that was powered up? And then, like, one of the generals is sitting there complaining about how much money they wasted on that, and all they got was this girl out of it. Well, if you're spending that much money and you have these suits, why don't you make more of those suits? Or, you didn't have to show it on there, but at least have somebody go to Howard and be like, hey, how long would it take, to make enough of those suits, to fit some soldiers, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. So that man, we wasted all of our super soldier serum. Oh, yeah, let's not look at this, fully functioning Iron Man suit that we have over here. Let's just, dwell on that we wasted this serum and all this experiment on this woman. It's just dumb. It's just stupid. But what was the other one? Oh, and then the whole sword and the shield thing. Automatically, if you're a fan, even a casual fan of these two companies, Marvel and DC, you're gonna be like, wait, that's very Wonder Woman-ish. Why would they do that? Why? And I think it's because they're gonna bring this character into other things. They're gonna try to make this character a whole thing. Because they failed miserably with these women characters. People don't want to see it. It's pretty much their version of the WNBA. They just keep on, trying to push woman character after woman character. And it's just, people don't want to see it. They already have their women characters that they like. If people are going to like something, you can tell right away. It's not going to be a gradual thing where you're cramming it down people's throats. Pretty much right away. And with this, nobody wants to see a bootleg Captain America Wonder Woman mashup. It's just, and like I said, I think they're going to make it a thing because of how the episode ended. And it's sad that we're going to be stuck with this. And also that we have She-Hulk coming up because oh my God. You see how bad these other shows are? This is going to be straight up. They're not even going to try to Trojan horse their whole, agenda with the She-Hulk stuff. They're going to come straight in. And this is going to be, pause. And this is going to be, I cannot wait to watch it just because of how cringy it's going to be. I usually don't revel in watching things that are bad on purpose. I'm not one of those people like, hey, let's watch a bad movie and laugh at it, because there's plenty of other good movies that you haven't seen, no matter how many movies you've seen. But for that, I am out of morbid curiosity. I want to see how obvious and upfront they're going to make the cringe with She-Hulk. But Marvel What If Episode 1, wow. It almost makes me not even want to watch the Marvel Zombies episode. Because I'm scared of what they're going to do to that. But pretty much the only thing I'm looking forward to in Marvel as far as the TV shows is Moon Knight. And again, I'm pretty sure they're going to mess that up. But this your boy Winston Wolf. I give What If Episode 1 0 dog bones. Minus 30 dog bones. It's straight up trash. Pass on it, but just, I don't know. I don't know.